This is Edward Ojambo. In this screencast, I'm going to show you different Linux video editors. I currently use Blender VSE and I've been using it for I think since 2009. So a little background, I'm going to load up Blender here. Okay, so let's put it up here so you can see. So this is Blender 4.5.3. It's a LTS. LTS means it's a long-term support release. So why do I use Blender for my video editing? It might actually surprise you. The reason I use Blender for my video editing is because back in 2009, when I started posting videos on YouTube, what happened was my system at that time was just a computer. It wasn't very good, and I think it had 1 or 2 gigs of RAM. I think it was probably one. And the point, it didn't have a GPU or anything. It was just the internal graphics. I remember it was basically everything was on the chip. So the meaning even the memory. Everything was embedded into the motherboard. I remember that. So the problem with that system was that when I tried to edit videos, it wouldn't keep up. They always crash. So I thought, okay, the problem is I don't have enough resources. I couldn't upgrade the RAM or anything. So when I built my system, you guys know it was the Intel i7 2600 at 8 gigs of RAM. It was still using the integrated graphics, but it was way more powerful. Even then, all the video editors I tried were still crashing. Now, to be fair, there were 2 video editors which, for example, Blender never crashed. Even on the system before I went to the i7, never crashed. Obviously, today that doesn't crash. There was one video editor where I was actually able to get some stuff. It crashed once in a while, but that was OpenShot. So once I got the i7, I still continue using OpenShot, but when it would crash still once in a while, so that kind of annoyed me. And when I looked into the code, I noticed it was obviously created in Python, but for the 3D animation they were using Blender. I said, hey, you know what? I can probably get a better performance if I just use Blender. So I started using Blender, and then over time I was really surprised with Blender. Now the problem with Blender is during that time it only used one. It wasn't multi-threaded. So it is now if you use H.264, but it still only uses the CPU. So today's tutorial, what I want to do is I want to know if there's something better than Blender for video editing. So basically what I'm trying to say when I say better, I'm just saying for speed. So one good thing I also like about Blender is that you don't have to use the UI. You can create your edits and everything, and then you can render them out in the command line. So the good thing about that is I could basically create 3 different I guess profiles, if you will, and then I can render them all parallelly on the command line. So for example, when I create the short version of video, I also create one for the podcast and obviously one regular video. I can do all that stuff right on the command line. So 3 videos being rendered at the same time. So that's a feature that I do like. Now I'll show you. So basically, when you open Blender, it has the default cube, so you can delete it. It doesn't really matter. So what you do is you go to the. So before you do that, you see here on the right pane, you go to your render properties. You see the engine. It doesn't matter right now. There's EV, Workbench, and Cycles. Workbench, I believe. Yeah, Workbench is the original Blender render engine. So what you do is that part doesn't matter. So what you do is you go to the output, and you can see here by default it's 1920 by 1080. This is just the default setting. So that's usually what I render. It's fine, 100%. Aspect ratio is fine. You see the FPS. Usually I use 30 frames per second, and then these days Blender, if you use the VSE, it will automatically set the end frame for you, but you can change it. It's default is 250, but it will change based on the length of your video. And then the other thing I usually do, I change the output, so I just put // so it's relative to where the blend file is. This is that's what I use. And then here it says file format. I usually change it to FFmpeg video. Then I choose the RGB, of course. If you want to use RGBA, you have to use, I did test out in previous tutorials, but this is for RGB. And we'll go to the encoding options here. I don't use Matroska. I use I've tried WebM. That one actually I can probably, I don't think that's ready yet. That doesn't have a GPU. So what I usually do, I change it to, where's MP4? Oh, here, MP4. It's right there. MP4, and then the video codec. You see it. I didn't realize it did this for, I guess, Blender 4.5. You see it shows H.264, but here there's also H.265. I use H.264 because that's more, it's almost like a standard. That makes it easy to upload to different platforms. So I still use H.264 in case you're wondering. Instead of, for example, AV1. AV1 I tested is very, very slow in Blender, so I'm not going to use that one at this time. I also tried testing out using other, for example, I also tried, which one did I try? Oh yeah, I think I tried no, it was the Pro, what's it called, ProRes? I don't see it here. Oh yeah, ProRes. I tried that one, it's supposed to be faster. It wasn't, it was only 2 minutes faster for an hour video, so that didn't make a difference. So I'll stick to this one because that one is supposed to be also multi-threaded. And then the color depth, I just leave it at 8. The quality, I choose medium. I'm pretty happy with that one, but if you want, you can choose constant bitrate. There's lossless. Lossless obviously be very, very fast because there will be no compression there. Then there's perceptually lossless, high quality, low quality, very low quality, and the lowest quality. So obviously if you pick like the lowest quality, I believe that one will have the highest compression, but the quality will be terrible. So I'm not going to wait around. So medium is been pretty nice for me. The encoding speed, you see the slowest, good, and real time. I'll check my settings. I open up an actual profile, and then for the audio codec, I usually set it to, unless there's no audio, I usually set, I believe, AAC, and that works extremely well. Now I'll open up one of my files here. For example, I'll use this one for the, where's the tech runs here, and I'm gonna not say this one. So you can see I actually have the profile here. I can, put some colors in here. I can do some color grading. I usually don't use transitions. Mine is just simple cuts. There's sometimes when I do fancy stuff, but most of the time it's very simple, just a few cuts, and that's it. So I learned this a while back. If you get a decent mic, like I have, whether it's a webcam mic or a headset, once you get a decent mic, I never need to modify the audio. The audio is perfectly fine. What I usually do before I start a video, before I start recording, is I do a test to make sure that the volume is fine. Sometimes I forget. There's actually a funny story is in 2025, in early when I started doing live streaming, there were times I didn't do that, and then I would be recording, and then I realized, oh, the mic has been muted. So it's been over now, the mic is muted, or the screen is black. So nowadays I do a test, just simple test. Usually it's about 30 seconds or so, just to make sure everything's working fine. All right, back here. So what else do I do here? We're going to the settings here. You see it's FFmpeg video, MP4, H.264. It says 8-bit. You see it's medium quality. I do use real time because I found that was the fastest. And I do use AAC stereo, and it's 48,000. The bitrate is 192. So the I'm happy with that. Of course, you can also rotate. There's so many things you can do in Blender. So let me see. I'm gonna zoom out here to the timeline so you can see all of it. Yeah, so you can see here I put there's also a text strip. So in the past, the Blender VSE, the text strips were very limited, but now you can change the color, you can add a shadow, you can add an outline. It's still slightly limited, but it's way better than before. Where in the past I would have to do the stuff in like Inkscape and then drag it in here. That's one thing I do like. With Blender, you can drag and drop. Very, very nice. Okay, so what else is here I want to show you? So I said I use Blender. So the idea for this video is I'm going to install some Linux video editors, and I'm going to compare them to Blender. Now, on average, for about a 1 hour video, it takes me about 38 minutes to render out at 1920 by 1080. So it's really, I guess that's a decent speed. And I said usually when I'm rendering, it's actually a parallel render, because I'm rendering one for different channels. So usually 3 videos. There's a short video as well. So I mean, including the 3. So that is pretty good because I do it on the command line. So now with that said, you guys have seen me do stuff in Blender, even the scripting, Python. So that's fantastic. Now, so with that said, I'm going to open up the Software Center here. And then one very popular choice is Kdenlive. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to, let's go here, go to the search. And I'm going to put Kdenlive. It's a KDE application. Oh, it's taking sweet time here. Wow. I might have to do it on the command line. I didn't realize it's going to take this much time. Kdenlive, it came up. That is super slow. Is it because I have Blender open? Well, that was super slow. Okay, so I do have a few options here. It's I can install it from Fedora. I can also, Fedora has a Flatpak. I can install the RPM version, or I can install the one from FlatHub. So I'm going to install the one from FlatHub because the one from Blender might be missing some codecs, whether it's a Flatpak or the RPM. So, and also if I install the one from FlatHub, if there's any, there won't be any leftover dependencies, meaning that yes, the file might be a little bit bigger, but I'll be able to basically everything is contained. And I believe I also recently installed Kdenlive, so you see it's double the size up here, so it shouldn't take that much space. So because I'm saying all the KDE stuff is already pre-installed because I said Kdenlive. So this shouldn't take too long. And the version here, as you can see, it says 25.08.1. I haven't used Kdenlive in a very long time. The last time I even tried to tweak it is when I was using KDE. I think that was 2023. I was happy with it, but then when they came up with a new version, I think 6, I think last year, I was very disappointed because it was crashing. And that's why I moved back to Gnome. Otherwise, I'll still be using KDE to this very day. The irony is I left Gnome because it was crashing. I went to KDE. KDE was stable, and then when I went to KDE 6, it was crashing, and then I'm back to Gnome. So Gnome has been pretty stable so far. And there shouldn't be any excuse because I also, as you guys saw, I recently upgraded the system as well. So while this is loading up, let's see if there's a website here for Kdenlive. Yeah, there's a project website. So let's go and open up that project website and take a look at it. All right, so this is the Kdenlive. Let's see, make sure this guy. Yeah, here we go. So this is the Kdenlive website. As you can see, it's a free and open source video editor. Works on Linux, Windows, Mac OS, and BSDs. And let's see. So this one was released in September. So that's about less than a month ago. So this is another reason I was telling you guys why I prefer to get the one from the from FlatHub. I know to be Fedora is pretty good, but I know this one will come with everything, all the bug fixes, everything in the FlatHub. So I think that will be a fair representation. Yes, FlatHub will be just a teensy wincy slower than the RPM, but I said it will be a fair representation of this software. So here's the user manual. We might as well go through this quickly. Well, this guy is still okay. So up to 7% more. So here's the introduction. So I'm just going to go to quick start. Okay, so creating a new project. Do I have to create a new project? I usually do dislike that. I wish you could just, oh wow, you have to create a project? You can't just drag and drop? See, that's another reason like Blender. There's no I mean, you just save the file, just drop your stuff, and you're off to the races. But that's fine. I read somewhere that it has GPU, it can render through the GPU. Because all these programs today I'm showing you, they all use FFmpeg under the hood. The only one Blender doesn't, except for H.264 where it does multi-threading, it doesn't take advantage of the GPU. Like you don't have options. Some of this do allow you to set the FFmpeg settings. So with that said, that looks okay. So let's see if we can also add music or rendering. This is the one I want. Project render MP4. Alright, so we might have to come back here. So I'm going to leave this page open here. And you see Kdenlive has been installed. That didn't take too long. Let's open it up. See how long it takes. Oh, it's slower than Blender. Wow, that's... Oh, I think Blender is from the Fedora repos. Okay, so here we have... what is going on? Oh, this is... Is it showing me something? Okay. I think it's showing me a quick start here. What is a weird one? Okay, this looks actually pretty good. Oh, it was here, so it didn't open up fully. I don't know why. I don't know why they don't open up. So let me close Blender here because we don't need that anymore. So and I'm not going to save. I'm going to leave this open because we're going to come back to it, install the next guy. I don't understand why it doesn't open up full screen. I guess I don't know if it should be adaptable to Wayland. Okay, so another thing that might be an issue is I'm using Wayland. So I'm using Gnome Desktop 48 in Wayland. Okay, before we do anything here, I already know everything about Blender. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to also start up the what do you call it? I'm going to start up the fan. The fan. So no fan. You're going to see all the temperatures and everything. So give me a second here. I'm going to go to the. I'm going to start up the daemon, and then we'll be able to see it. So open a console here. Anything I need to be sudo. Okay, so what's the? I'm opening up cooler control. Okay, where is it up and running? Or she told me the IP address. It's weird, I can't see it. Oh, am I crazy? Oh, here it is. Okay, so what browser am I using? Am I using Firefox? Oh, is this Chrome? Oh, this is actually Chrome. It's interesting. Okay, so, oh, it is Firefox. Why does Firefox look like Chrome? I didn't realize that. That's the one I got confused. Okay, so we just go to localhost, and the IP address we want is it's localhost colon 11987. So this is called cooler control. You'll be able to see the temperatures. I'll explain this in a second. So as you see, I have a Radeon Ryzen 5 5600 GT. So it comes with its own integrated graphics, and which one is it? Yeah, so this is the first one, and then this is the MID Instinct MI60. This is a wow, that is, I'm blown away. I've never seen the temperatures that low below that. Actually, no, okay, sorry. This one is the integrated one. I was wondering why it's so low. This one here, the 47, that makes sense. The 47 one is the MI60. So I don't care about this one because the CPU will take care of that. So I'm gonna minimize that one. So the fan number 4 is the one I care about. With fan number 4, you see the RPMs are 28. So this is the one that cools the dedicated GPU, this one here. So we're going to pay attention to this too. We're going to pay attention to this, the CPU and the GPU. So what I expect is if the CPU goes way up, that means that it's not using obviously any of the GPUs. And if the GPU goes up, it goes up really, really fast. So in case you're wondering why I'm not using my fancy script, the reason I'm not using the fancy script is because this temperature goes way, way up. I'll explain that tomorrow when I show you the AI, the Olma client. It goes way up, way too fast than my script to do. So I'll prefer to do it manual. What I've found is as soon as this temperature starts going up, even just slightly, I need to ramp this up to 50. I said I'll explain more tomorrow. But we'll pay attention to this. This is very, very important. Actually, maybe I've done this in a 4K monitor so we can see everything. Yeah, surely I've done that. You know what? Yeah, so I think next time I'll try when I do this, or maybe even tomorrow. No, I can't do that. Yeah, I can't do that. I will next time I do a night stream, I'll try to do the 4K one so I can put. I really dislike working with small screen space here, but go back here. So we have our Kdenlive here. I haven't used Kdenlive in a while. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to see if I can just I want to do some things, and I don't know if I have a large video. Let me see if I have. Make sure nothing is copyrighted here. I'm going to check my trash folder. Hopefully I didn't delete those videos. Yes, I do have those videos. I didn't delete them. So that's fantastic. Earlier today I did a PHP to-do list video, so I still have it here. So what I'm going to do is I will use it. I'm also curious to see what type of images this takes as well. So let's get started. I'm gonna go to I also created another video. You know what? I'll take the short video I created today. Can I just drag it in here? Okay, there, you can just simply drag and drop. That's fantastic. So this one is about a minute. It's 1080, 30 frames per second. So I just dragged it into here. I'll show you what I did. So that's the video, I just dragged it into there. So I wanted to make sure you can drag and drop. Next, I'm going to put some images there. I'm going to take some AVF images, go to my screenshots folder, and let me look for some images. Here we go. So I'm going to drag an image here as well. Yeah, so this is an AVIF image, so that's perfectly fine. So here we go. So I just dragged them into here. I didn't create a project or anything. So switch to clip to profile. Okay, I'll switch. Actually, okay, fine, I'll switch. So I like that feature. It's similar to Blender. It detected that the video was 1920 by 1080 at 30 frames per second, so it switched the profile automatically. I like that. So let's go look at some compositions. Okay, so you can do wipes, you can do subtracts, you can do overlays. Okay. Whoa, I do remember now. One thing I always disliked about Kdenlive, at least in the past, was if you try to do something. For example, if I put a transparent image, it would automatically add a color. Then I would have to remove the color. I don't know if it still does that. That would be. I don't have a transparent image, but oh, you know what? I can probably open up Blender, not Blender. What's the name of that? Inkscape, and create a transparent image to test that out. I might do that as well. Okay, so let's say I'm ready to get started here. So I will start by simply go to the project bin here, and I'm going to drag this video. Okay, I like that. Oh, I like that. Okay, so I actually don't like that. Did you guys see what was happening? It separates the audio from the video. I wish you'd keep them together like Blender does it. So for example, if I put another video, you see it says here V1 A1. You see V2 is here and A2. I guess that won't be too much of a problem, because if I have another video, I can simply just I guess, because the audio will only be one. But I really I wish they would keep them, but that's not a big deal. Okay, so let's say I want to cut this video like right here. Oh yeah, they have a cut thing here. So let's go razor tool. So I like that. See, it snaps. It also snaps. I do like that. Okay, yeah, that's fine. First, okay, the scrubbing works as well. Obviously, I don't need to move the timeline, but if I want to put it there we go. And then where's this select? Is select selection tool? So if I select this guy, can I just hit delete? Yes, I can. Okay, perfect. Okay, and what is this one? Spacer tool. Okay, slip tool. I don't know what that is. And what's this one? Ripple tool. I don't know what that. What is that? Press shift for more. Okay, so let's play this. Usually in Blender it's a space. I don't know what this one is. Known for its powerful, feature-rich timeline. Yeah, space also works, so that's fine. That's not so important, so that's great. Let's see my image here. If I drag my image, remember this Blender doesn't handle AVF files, so let's put the image here. Okay. Okay, now can I add a color? Yeah, so this is the thing. I like, what if I wanna, let's scroll up. How do I add another timeline? Do I just drag and drop? Is that how it works? So let's say I have okay, yeah, let me add an effect here. So if I want to add a color, here we go, color and image correction. Which I want to extract. I just want to add just a color, like the way I added in Blender. Like for example, I just want to you see this is this image. So what I'm saying is, let's say I want to overlay like a green color on top of this image, or anywhere, it doesn't matter. Like for example, right here, I want this part to be like a transparent. I'm sure you can do it, but yeah, this is the thing I don't. Okay, that's clip. Is it clip properties? Yeah, so the clip properties. Yeah, that was yeah, that's correct. If I go here, that's weird. This one is dev, so that's fine. Why when I select this one it doesn't give me the clip properties? Do I have to click away from it and then click it again? Okay, I don't know if that's a bug. That doesn't make any sense. I'm no longer there. Even the timeline is not there. Hey, wait a minute. I'm not even there. Why is it here now? Oh, is this the image? Okay, okay, maybe. Oh, I know why. It's because I selected it here. So I have to select this guy. And then if I go to clip properties, yeah, there we go. So it's going to tell me, okay, so that is kind of very unintuitive. I don't like that, honestly. Yeah, click, I don't like that. However, I am, okay, so, alright, so I don't see how easy to add a, yeah, you know what, let me add another video. I think that will make, actually, or another image. Let's see if I can, so this is the thing can I just drag in here? Let me see if I can just drag in here. I have another image. Let's see if I can just drag it into here. Yes, I can, okay. Kudos, I like that. I can simply just drag it into here. That's one thing I do like. What if I want to drag something, like I want to drag this one on top of this one. Can I do that? See, I can't. No mode, override mode. Yeah, so there, this is the thing I dislike, is because I can't add, how do I change the channel size? Like, for example, if I want to put this one on channel 3, how do I do that? Okay, add sequence, add title clip. Oh, we could title clip. I'm going to test that one out. Adjust. Okay, let's go to the adjust project profile to clean the project, render project settings. Let's go to project settings. So yeah, it shows HD 1080p 30 frames per second. That's great. Oh, here we go. So the video tracks. Oh my goodness. Oh, jeez. You have to do it manually here. Oh, but look at this. It detected the VAAP. So that's the what do you call it? The AMD. So it's using the GPU for the timeline preview. And okay, so that's. Why can I click out of here? What's going on? Okay, so I have to click here to tell it that I can't even edit this. I can't change the channels. Yeah, I can't change the channels. Then what's the point? Why is it grayed out? 2 audio channels. Do I have to create a profile first? You gotta be kidding me. So I have to know how many channels before I begin a project? I don't like that. I really don't like that. And the timeline preview, automatic. Okay, so it's automatic. There's other settings here you can use. Yeah, so this is the one it's using, the automatic one. Okay, you know what? Let me render this out and see how long it takes. I'm not happy with that though. I gotta tell you. Oh, there's no. I haven't added a transition. So let's say I grab this, and I grab. Let's say no. I'll grab this guy and this guy. So how do I do a fade in? Is that composite? Oh, color only. Fine. I'll do that in a second. So effects. Okay, let me search for fade. Auto fade. Let's do fade in. Do I have to drag it, or how do you do this? Oh, yeah. Oh, you have to drag it. Wow. Oh, at least both of them have fade in. So let's actually see how that works. So I'm going to press the spacebar here. Best. Oh, that's actually pretty nice and smooth. Let's see this one as well. Is it shift? Yeah. So shift and left arrow, or the arrow key, it actually goes to the beginning. So that's just like Blender. I like that. So let's see how this one fades in. Hey, Blender users. Okay, that's perfectly fine. Okay. So I'm actually liking this, despite all the little quirks it has. I'm actually liking that. So let me go back to putting a color. So right here, this space here, I want to put a color. So I think it was in compositions. So color, I think I just have to drag. It was color only. So I drag it here. Yeah, color. There we go. So I want color only. Oh, the color, well, technically the color should have been above. But, so I guess I have to grab this color, put it here. It doesn't go. So I have to, can I resize this? Yes. There we go. Just want to resize it a little bit so I can put it down here. And I put my color here. Okay. So for the color, I double clicked it. How do I change the color? Is it clip properties again? Okay, that's the image. That's not the one. Is it effect? How do I change the color? Is it here? Okay, I'm getting really frustrated with this. Okay, just has position. Maybe this is okay. Deselect everything. Color. Okay, it says automatic. Is it background? Hide keyframes. I don't think that's the one. I just wanted to add like a black color or something so it's overlaid on top of the other one. But this one doesn't seem to, that's not the one I wanted. Let me search, maybe color will show up here. Color only. Let's go to effects. For color. Okay, is there just a color? Blue screen, color to alpha. That's not it. Secondary color correction, no. Colorize. Do you guys know how to do this? I am color matrix, image adjustments. I just want to add a color. Well, I am color effect, but I don't want to do the image. Okay, maybe it's a color effect. Let's get rid of this. And let's add a color effect. No, it's not a color effect. Okay, so I am, yeah, okay, so that doesn't seem to, let's say black. No. What's the other name for it? Is it lower thirds, maybe? Black. Here, I'm gonna search for that. I'm being stubborn here. Okay, Kdenlive. Add color strip. To add a color strip, right click on an empty area and add clip, then choose color clip. What? Okay, so this says right click here. Oh, in the project. Oh, it's in the project bin. Sorry about that. So it says in the you have to go back to the project bin. You right click here. Then you can add a color clip. Okay, there we go. So color clip, and then I can choose a color clip is fine. So let's change this color to okay, yellow is fine. Okay. So that's yellow. That's what. That's exactly what I wanted. Okay, so. Now with this color, I want to make it transparent, so slightly transparent, so that you can see the background, which is this one, the image below it. So can I edit this? You gotta be kidding me! I can't edit it. Wow. Oh, it's no mode. No, that's not it. Wow, wow, wow. Okay, can I add a Is it blend here? Composite and transform. Caro blend. Okay, let's try that one. Okay. Yeah. So I'm getting really frustrated. So you know what? Okay, so I'm gonna stop with this Kdenlive because this has been, I don't know how long how long this has been so far. So Victor, thanks for that. Victor says that he used this back in the day. Yeah, so now it is more smoother than when I used it last, even I think just a few years ago when I tried it, using KDE. See, that's one of the reasons why I use Blender. Oh, I forgot to render out. Yeah, so let's render this out. So finish this up. So I'm going to make this a little bit smaller for a reason. Okay, that is weird. It also does not resize. Is it because of this one here? Let's get rid of this. Did it disappear? What in the world? Okay. Okay, looks like it. Okay, so it also looks like it's refusing to resize, but that's fine. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to render this out. I don't know if I have to save it first. I'm hoping I don't have to. I just want to render out. Where's the render? Render. Yeah, so we're going to use, so this is the part I wanted. So we're going to use the H264. The thing is, I don't see an option to use the I do remember one thing I did always like about Kdenlive. You can use scripts, so you can create your own script. For example, if I wanted to render this using some FFmpeg with the GPU, I could do that as well. But that said, I'm going to render this out. So render to file or generate script. I'll just click render. Yeah, I always use Blender. Yeah, I always use Blender. I've been using it since 2009. It's the only one that's never crashed on me, even when I had a very low spec machine. It's working. It works well. So render this. So so we can check out what's going here. So it's not. You can see the temperature here is not rising. So it's not using the GPU. If you see here, the CPU is rising, so it's using CPU. So that is unfortunate. That is very unfortunate. So is it done? Should be done. Oh, still rendering. Oh, yeah, I should have actually done script to see how it renders. Yeah. So is it? Why is it still doing that? Should be done. Detect 23 seconds, is that what it's saying? So that's actually not bad, even with the GUI open, so that's not bad. However, as I said, I find this very, very frustrating because one thing I always dislike about Kdenlive is if you want to do transparency stuff, you have to add filters and stuff, which are fun. And at least in the past, they were not very good because you'd have a transparent image, then you could see some artifacts in it. So yeah, so the CPU temperature went down. So this one uses CPU. So that's going to be, I'm not going to call it a fail, but yeah, do not save. So here, I'm going to get rid of it as well. Yeah, uninstall. Did I still have Blender open by any chance? Okay, I don't have Blender open, that's fine. Okay, so what I'm going to do is, I don't even remember where it saved the video file to. Let me go see if I can figure that out. Recent, so we can play the video. Oh, it might have saved it in its own folder. So, yeah, I don't even remember what name I used. Let's see, maybe put it in the home folder. Nope, it's not there. So did it? Yeah, I don't remember where I put it. So that was my mistake. I apologize for that. I should have played more. I should actually play the video before I got rid of it. I apologize for that again. That was 100% my fault. I should have played the video first before I got rid of the, but it's gone. So let's move on. The next one we're going to try is going to be Shotcut. So let's go find Shotcut here. So just type in Shotcut. Yeah, Shotcut is here. Let me see if Shotcut has, Shotcut has, one is a flat pack version and one is an RPM. Now I said, to be fair again, I'm gonna use the flat pack version, that because if there are any missing codecs, I don't want that to be a problem. So I'll use the flat hub version and we hit install. Now from what I've seen, including some videos, this one has an option where you can click and then it will attempt to render using the GPU. So we'll test that out as well. Hopefully it won't have those quirks like the other one did. Hopefully. All right. So Victor, what do you use now instead of Kdenlive? What do you use now? Oh, which one? Shotcut? Oh, it doesn't work. Oops. Causes program to crash in Fedora 42. And I'm also using Gnome 48. I didn't even realize that. I should have clicked down here. Well, I'm using the Flatpak version. Should be fine because, see, this person was in May. This is 25.08. Let's see what version is available right now. So we get rid of quick start. Bye. So this is Shotcut. I believe when I checked this, yeah, so this one is 25.08. When did this one come out? Oh, perfect, ads. This came out in August. So this is so this person was in May, so they might have been using probably this one, 25.05 or 25.03. But this is like 2 or 3 versions later, so hopefully CapCut. Is CapCut what do you call it, a cloud-based version? I don't think they have a I don't think they have one for like desktop. As I said, I'm pretty happy with Blender, but sometimes you think you're missing out. So here we go. So this is Shotcut, and with Shotcut, okay, so it wants to detect the project folders as in videos. That's the, oh, let me check my videos folder. Maybe that one, maybe Kdenlive saved it in the videos folder. I don't see anything here. Oh, I forgot. Let me search for MP4s. It might have. So I'll just type MP4 is untitled. Oh, there's an untitled. I think this is the one that. Where's the one with the mouse here? Let's see when this one was created. Today at 21. Oh, I think I found it. Hey, good news! I found the video that Kdenlive created. So let's actually play it before I actually run a shortcut. I actually found it. It's called untitled.mp4. I didn't pay attention to it. So let's go here. Hey, Blender users. Ever feel limited by the VSE? Okay, there we go. But which one is the best? Oh, the fade. I remember there's a fade. There should be a, okay, should be a fade after this color. Known for its powerful, feature-rich timeline, but is it the smoothest operator on Wayland? Then there is Shotcut, super intuitive and cross-platform. You know what? That's actually not bad. That's actually not bad. Oh, use it on your phone. Wow. Oh yeah, WinApps. Oh, okay, interesting. Very interesting. Okay, so this is Shotcut, and it wants me to Actually, it wants me, or you know what, we should be fair to this one as well. So let's actually go and see, let's see if they have a quick start guide as well. So you see here in 25.08, they say they fixed the gain volume. As I said, I don't use this because I make sure the volume, the audio quality is good at the recording time. When I started in 2009, I was using a horrible microphone, so I always had to go to Audacity and play around with the gain, remove a whole bunch of stuff, and it was just a pain. So I don't do that anymore. Fixed frequent crashing in Fedora Linux RPM. See, this is the RPM package. That's why I said I wanted to be fair, and I'm going to use the FlatHub version. So yeah, so it was broken in 25. Oh, so this is the one that broke it. So they fixed that one, and fixed converting BT.0709. Is that Bluetooth? Color space, and then enable markers. Okay. So where is the documentation? So this is one reason I really need to, is it tutorials? I don't know. Oh, how-tos? Let's go to how-tos. Shortcut, user guide, there we go. Wow, a lot of ads there. Alright, so installing, we've done that. Launching, quick start guide, that's the one I want. There we go. So save as, yes, we know that. Timeline. Export, okay, that's really short. Okay, all right, so that's not very useful. Adding media, okay, here we go, some better. So you click open file. There's nothing about creating a project, so it looks like I should be able to go without creating a project, right? Oh, it's right here, project management. Do I have to? Shotcut does not provide very much in the way of project management this time. Great, that's what I want. You're required to manage many aspects of this. That's fine, that's exactly what I want. Perfect. Project folder supports the concept of project folder, which is optional. Yes, it's optional, so I don't have to use it, so I'm not going to use it. Okay, so how do I? Oh, so I can just go. Looks like I can just go. Okay, so drag and drop. Why do I need to drag things in here? This is the thing so this is another reason why I like Blender. I just drag stuff on the timeline and I just go. No, this is what I'm trying to find out today. If there's something that could be better for me than Blender. Okay, I'm not like you guys saw. Blender just drag and drop and you're off to the races. So I'm trying to find something better. So okay, so let's try this guy, Shortcut. So I'm gonna drag and drop. I think it was this one. Yeah, this is the one. So I'll drag and see. I'd rather drag stuff right into the, right into the timeline. But oh, you can. Okay, so I just dragged it right into here. I didn't drag it into the project line. That's what I wanted to do. Okay, so see, this is another thing I dislike here because, like, why don't they have like 2 or 3 channels? Why do I always have to like create a project and fill around to say, okay, I want 4 channels or I want 5 channels? That is really annoying. And what is wrong with this? Okay, so why can't I resize this? Okay, we'll come back to that later. So okay, okay, space work. Blender users ever feel limited by the VSE? Okay, that's fine. Yeah, so is it a plus you have to click on? Append, repo delete, timeline menu. Why can't I add more channels? Yeah, I know it. Oh, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I like, yikes. Yeah, because, okay, just let you guys know, the reason I want multiple channels is because I record a video, like I'm doing this live stream, so then I'll drag it here to the timeline. So the reason I want multiple channels is, for example, at the top here, I can put a little text saying that what the video is about and some closing credits. And then I can put something like, hey, please subscribe, or I can say, I have books or something. I can put my links. So that's why I want multiple channels. But this one, these video editors are like really annoying because they assume that you do everything, I guess, on one channel. And what, I just realized something too. This is the audio, right? So is it like hidden or something? Where's the video? Right? Where's the video? Is this the video? This is the audio, but it says video here. It says move. What the? I can't even get started. Okay, so, oh my god, there's nothing in the playlist. Okay, so how do I delete this? Is it delete? Okay, delete. Okay, so let's follow the instructions. You have to put the stuff into the playlist here. Okay, let's do that. So I put it into the playlist. Okay, the playlist. Oh my goodness. Yeah, Victor, you're right, man. This is like, wow. Wow, wow, wow. Okay, so let's grab our image we're going to use here. Okay, okay, so this one doesn't use, that's a PNG file. I'm trying to do, oh my goodness. I have to actually go to image and then go to, oh yeah, you've got to be kidding me. Really? I have to click video or audio or image or other? You've got to, and it put the same image twice. Oh my god, the same, it put the same image twice. Oh jeez, it put the same image twice. Let me see if we can do AVF files. Holy, okay, you know what? Oh my god, I can't believe this. I can't believe this. I put the same image twice. That is funny. Oh my god, that is hilarious. I put the same image twice. Look at that. So I can keep on putting the same image. Look, 3 times the same image. Okay. All right. Let's see if we can actually get this to work. All right. Wow, I'm glad I actually did this video. I thought I'd find like a replacement for Blender. Looks like I have to keep on using Blender for. Why in the world can I have more channels? I've seen people like, when I think about it, does this only have 1 channel? Seriously? Okay, here we go. So edit, track height, make track show, track operations. You have to right click to add a video track. Okay, let's add a video track. Okay, now, I really dislike that. Okay, wow, I really dislike that. And then you have to change the size. I really. Okay, but okay, so let's actually get started. Okay, so I'll put this on the first video, but I can't see the second one. You guys saw me create another one. You have to scroll up. Okay, it's finally there. I can't resize this. I'm getting really frustrated here without even. Why do they do? I remember. You have to right click to rechange the size of this. Okay, I've right clicked on it. Okay, maybe here. Right click this guy, and then edit this track height. Make the height track shorter. Okay, that's still annoying. Okay. So. Wow, okay, so where's the cut here? Append, ripple, a split at playhead. Here's a cut. Okay, sorry, okay, I'm out. Okay, no, okay, I'll undo because I really want to render. Yeah, I really want to render to see how this is. This is really bad. This is bad experience. So I have to put the playhead there. and then grab the cut. Is this a cut? And then I go here. Is it when I click it? Is it cut then? Is it the smoothest? Oh, no, it's not. Okay. That is a horrible user experience. Okay, so I think I have to do a ripple cut. Is that it? So let's start here. And what is this one? This is a ripple. That's delete. Cut a timeline. Oh. I feel like the Three Stooges, man. All Three Stooges. Okay, so finally we're able to cut. Okay, and then go here, cut again. Okay, this is the part I want to delete. That's a weird color. Okay, whatever. That should be that. Okay, yeah, that's correct. That's correct. All right. Why is this taking so long? Jeez. Okay, let's put our image in between there. Okay, that I do like. It automatically resizes, so I do like that part. Now let's see if I can actually add a color here. So that'll be under. I don't see any effects here. Is it filters? You have to add a filter. Okay, that's fine. Where is? It's no color grading. Text. Yeah, I didn't even test the text in the other one. White balance. Okay, there's fade in. Okay, so okay, let's pick this one and do a fade in. Fade in video, and let's also fade in this one. Oh, you can also adjust the length. Okay, I do like that. However, why can't I add a color strip? How do I? Other. Is it plus? What is this? Adjust the source. Okay, it looks like this is limited, even though I grabbed it from flat. There's a reason I grabbed it from FlatHub. I don't see a way. Okay, so there's only filters, markers. Yeah, so I don't think this one has a way to add a. I just want to add a color strip here so I can blend. For example, let's say like this part here is too bright. I can add like a simple black color strip, and then I fade. I add some transparency to the black strip. Little things like that. Or if I wanna create my own like fade in, fade out. You can do little things like that. So with the keyframes. So it looks like that's not able. You're not able to do that. Let's actually see if its text tool is actually pretty good. Since I forgot how to even add the text. I'm just getting frustrated here as well. Okay. Escape doesn't work. Nope. Make sure I undo that. Okay, I'm fed up with this guy. I'm just gonna render out. So let's go to render. Player settings. Okay, add audio channels. Oh, it's up here. GPU effect unstable. Okay, so I guess that answers my question. Where's the render? Open empty. If you guys see render, let me know. I know it's somewhere here. That can't be that crazy. Reset. Am I crazy? I don't see where render. How do you render this? Audio. Oh, export. I do remember. So go to export. Okay, so we want to do H.264. Is it? No, that's H.265. So I have to pick the. Why is there two? Baseline. I don't know why this. Okay, then. Oh, that one has AC. That's correct. Use hardware. So let's see if we can configure it. So we can pick one of this. So you see I can actually use AV1. No, this is for NVIDIA. I don't know how to do that. Oh, I can actually do it on my MI60, but we're going to. Okay, this doesn't make any sense. I chose H264. Why would you give me AV1 then? Okay. Yeah, so I have to pick this one here. Now, then I have to enable it again. Okay. Oh, there's detect. Okay, my fault. There's also a detect. All right. So it found it. Of course, it found it. It found 2 of them. Right. All right. So export file. Okay, so it's going to go into videos that I do like. So the name of this one is going to be Shotcut. Shotcut. Hit save. So your drive you chose has what? That's 22 gigs. Are you telling me a 1 minute video is going to be bigger than 22 gigs of space? Okay. Definitely that. All right. Oh, I forgot. Let's see what's going on here. It also lied to me. It's not using the GPUs at all. It's using the CPU. You can see that when you see the temperature of the CPU going up, it's not using the GPU at all. It's using the CPU. So let me actually see if maybe it's using no. See, it's not even using the iGPU. It was just using the CPU. So that's another lie. So that's another fail. That's a big fail. That's actually the worst fail because that one actually lied to me. It claimed that it was using the GPU. It clearly did not use the GPU. I said because it did not use the GPU at all. The temperature didn't even increase at all. Okay, so I think I called it Shotcut. You guys are gonna laugh. I gotta show this to you. So it also saved it as no, it actually saved. Oh, here's a weird thing. I'll show you guys this. I have untitled.mp4. So the program we used, Kdenlive, saved it in 2 places for some odd reason. Saved it also in the videos folder. So here we go. We look for shotcut.mp4. So here we go. Hey Blender users, was not bad. Ever feel limited by the VSE? For Linux creators and Fedora and Gnome Wayland, they are powerful. You just want to go to color. Known for its powerful, feature-rich. I'll put them to the test so you don't have to. First up, Kdenlive, known for its powerful, feature-rich timeline. Okay, but is it this? What is it? Super intuitive and cross-platform. Okay, Great for beginners, but how does it handle complex edits? And don't forget Olive. In case you don't know, there were some artifacts there too, so that's a big no-no. So this is not going to replace Blender. The time it also took was actually longer than Kdenlive for some reason, so this one is not going to replace Blender anytime soon as well. So this one is, unfortunately, no. All right, so we're going to also delete this one and install. All right, how much time have I been doing this? Let's see, check out. Okay, it's been an hour. I think I'll do one more and I'll probably continue next time. So that actually uninstalled very quickly. So the next one I want to try out is Olive. I don't know if Olive will be here, but let's see. Olive. Yeah, Olive is here. So, oh, Olive is actually bigger too. So it's actually in Fedora. So there's Fedora Flatpak, there's RPM and FlatHub. Again, I'm going to use FlatHub because I'll get the latest version and it will be, so there will be no question about codecs or anything like that. So that's why I'm going to use the FlatHub version. Let's go check it out here. Ooh, crashes when I import. Okay, and that was actually last year. So let's actually go check out the website here. And what version is this one? 0.1.2. So to be fair, obviously when you see something like 0.1, that means that it's probably not ready for production use yet. Oh, and that says it was 5 years ago. And why was this recommended? Let's check out, is this actually even being supported anymore? Oh, that's hilarious. Okay, you know what? I'll try it out anyway. I'll try it out anyway because you never know. I might be. So let's go to GitHub and let's see what happened here. So this one was 2024. Oh, that's a nightly. 2024. Last code changes from 2023. So I'm confused. This is a rebuild from the master branch from. So that's over 2 years ago. Well, we never know. So let's check it out. Might be a fork or something. So I'm hoping this should be simpler enough. Okay, so let's open this one up. Looks like it's a simple editor. Okay, welcome. This is Olive. Okay, so simple interface and simple things. Let's actually see if this will actually work. So one more time, we're going to drag and drop our video right into the time. I don't even see a timeline here. We'll just drag and drop it here, see what happens. And it crashed. Okay. Give it another chance. Okay, I'll drag stuff into this playlist here. See, it crashed again. Okay, so that's, I'm not going to bother anymore. It crashed twice. So that's gone. However, I'll try one of the videos I mentioned here. That was, what is it? OpenShot. Oh, that uninstalled very quickly too. Wow. Okay, so I'm wondering why would that be in the Fedora repos? Okay, so we're going to try OpenShot. And I'll install this one. You see it's Fedora RPM, but I'm going to use the FlatHub for the same reason as I said before. It will have the latest version, usually from the author or right from the way they want us to use it. So that's why I'll use that one. And according to this, I believe the latest version 3.3. I believe that's the latest version. We'll check it out. It says 9 months ago. That seems about right. So the first reviews, I was trying to use the tracking video effect, and as soon as I click to make changes in that area, I want to program to track, it will crash immediately. So search the internet. I had this problem back in 2021. The OpenShot support closed the case without a remedy. So I'm not going to obviously, I'm not going to use that feature. Remember, for my use case, I told you guys, it's a very, very simple use case. So while this is installing, let's go check out the project website. Okay, so this is the project website. I think we have to go to click on the blog. Oh yeah, it says right here, version 3.3.0. So as I said before, I did use OpenShot in the past, so I am pretty familiar with stuff like the title editor, the 3D animations. So I haven't checked it out in a while. I think I did try. I think I did try it when I was having some problems with Blender earlier this year. I was trying to see if I can go, but the problems resolved themselves, and obviously I upgraded my system as well, so yeah, shouldn't be a problem. All right, so what are we going on here? It's 86%, so we still have a little bit to go. So let's go look at the features. You see screenshots in the user guide here. DaVinci Resolve, as far as I know, is that if I use it on Linux, the free version doesn't have H.264. I would need to buy also some. I think I have to buy like a piece of hardware as well if I'm on Linux in order to get it, or pay the license. Okay. Now, to be fair, it's because of the codecs. It's because on Linux, you obviously, like, the distros are not going to pay for the codec, so that's why they don't have them by default. To be honest with you, although I use a lot of I only use open source software. If I could get something that could do, I've heard good things about DaVinci Resolve, for example, and that's probably something I could definitely try out, but I don't feel like buying the hardware. So yeah, that's probably not something I wanna. I'm saying, unless I find out that it actually can max out my GPU, then I might even. I said I might decide to get it. So here we go. This is an open short video editor. This is the last one for tonight, guys. Is it actually opening? I think I clicked it. Okay, that's not a good indicator. If I click, let me click it again. Huh. That would be funny if it doesn't. Okay, so I did click it there. Let me make sure nothing opened. Oh, it did open up. Oh, it opened up. Okay, it opened up on the other monitor. Sorry about that. Oh, it opened up twice. Oh, that's actually good. I think 3 times. No, it opened up. Yeah, it opened up twice. Actually, let me see how quickly it opens up again from the Flatpak. Yeah, so it's actually pretty fast. So that's for Flatpak. That's pretty nice. I like that. The blue color is a little weird, but I'll just let that go for now. I can't really. It's hard to read this. I know you can change. It says OpenShot is an award-winning open source video editor application. The tutorial will task you. Okay, let's go through quickly. Some of you guys. Oh, the next screen opened up in a different the different monitor. There we go. So watch the timeline. Next, export videos. That's it. Okay. All right. So this is what I was trying to say. See, this is what I like. By default, why assume people are only going to use one track? That makes no sense. At the bare minimum, there's going to be, for video editor, there's going to be a video and audio. You should have minimum 3 tracks. So if I drag my video here, it will do the audio video, and then here I can add other stuff, and so this is fine. I'm okay with this. And you see here, add track. Wow. Why? See, I do like that. All right. And then, just to be fair, I'm going to drag and drop our the test video. I'm going to drag it, say, one of this, track 1 or track 2, and see what happens. So I'm going to drag it here. Oh, look at that. See, I can drag it any of them. I'll drag it track 1, and there we go. I can't believe the other editors were not able to do that. And then it also shows up here in the so-called project folder. As I said, that I don't really care about that, but that's fine. Now I'm hoping it doesn't do the same. What was that? What was that one? The one, is this Shotcut where you had, I think it was split into video, audio, images. Now I'm also going to drag the images as well. Here we go. So I want to put the image, say, right at the beginning. Oh, I do like that. I do like the timeline things there. So I drag it there. Wow! That's sarcastic if you guys don't figure that out. So, and then let's throw down to the playhead. That's actually very smooth. Very nice. Very nice. I like that. Okay. So let me see if let me see if some of the shortcut key work. Shift left. No, that doesn't work. Okay, that's fine. I guess this one has its own. Okay, that's fine. Okay, it snaps there. That's great. All right, so now let's do the things I want to do before. So let's see if we can add some okay, so how do I add effect? I haven't used this in a while. I think it changed from when I last used it. So that was, oh, with cuts. Let's do some cuts here. Oh, here's another thing. You see with the timeline, I don't mind that, you know, it has, what is it, be 4 or 5 minutes here. That's fine as well. If this is long, I don't mind scrolling. Because normally I'm going to edit, especially when you have audio, you know, you want to see the specific area. Now, I think, is there a way I can right click on this to show like the oh, so you can separate the audio here, so that's fine. As I said, for me the audio is usually fine. I don't need to see that, but if that's important for you guys, you can fool around with that. So we can animate here, we can do fades at the start of the clip, so let's add that as well. Fade in fast. Okay, obviously here you can see you can drag and drop the fade to make the fade longer. I like that as well. Now I do want to add what else? Oh yeah, so I want to add a color strip. Oh, now I want to cut. So if we look here, in the old version they used to have the cut tool as well, and oh, it's right here, it's still there. It's a little bit small here. Okay, so let's take the timeline. Oh, actually I don't even need the timeline. I can just go and say put it. Oh, that's really smooth. I like that. Oh, it looks like it. Oh, I think it caches the caches just a few milliseconds or a second ahead. That's actually really smart. So here's the, what is this? Disable snapping. Okay, so how do I cut that? Enable eraser. Okay, it's enabled. So do I just click here, or is it at the? Okay, I'm confused here. Is that not working? How do I cut that? Disable. It's enabled. Oh, there it is. Blink, you miss it. So okay, there we go. That's the. Okay, there we go. As I said, I dislike. Oh, that's when it's telling you to end this stream. Yeah, absolutely. Okay, so there we go. So I'm able to cut. That's fine, and obviously I can drag. Should be able to do. Oh, what's going on? Why can't I drag this away? Oh, I have to get off the cut. Okay, so let's disable that. Yeah, there we go. Then drag away. That's fine. Now let's see. I want to add a color thing here. Is it an effect? Can I right click? Okay, so it must be an effect. Oh, the thing is coming in the wrong place. Effects, color saturation, crop. None of this have colors? What is wrong with all this audio, the video editors? Adjust brightness, drop in effects, color shift. Or unless they want me to add my own image as a wow, okay. Oh, I think it's because it's compositing. I think that's a problem. It's a compositor. You can add emojis. Okay, that's fine. Why I can't believe I cannot add color. Color, audio filter. Can I search? No, I guess that's all they have there. So I'm not able to add color. Oh, there's a fade. Unless I do like a double fade, but that's not what I want. I just want a color. All right, so I'm done with all this. Looks like I think we can come to a pretty good conclusion that looks like I'm gonna have to stick with Blender for a while until at least somebody can tell me what I'm doing wrong using this what I'm doing wrong. Okay, so there we go. I think that's a good place to end here, is that I'm actually blown away because I used to think that Blender is the simplest video editor out there. It's lacking features and looks like it's actually not. The other editors are lacking features, making things way too complex here. Okay, you know what, to be fair, let's go and render this out. So they did tell me it was export video. Okay, so I do like this. It's going to export it into my home folder. I have to pick select a profile, but you already, okay, so do you have web? Okay, let's try web. Flickr, that's it, huh? Okay, so why does it tell me CPU? So we're gonna do HD. No, it's full HD. What the? Okay, whatever. HD is 1280 by 720. When you say HD 2K, that's I know that's meant to be 1920 by 1080, but this doesn't make any sense. Why would you put HD? HD? That doesn't make any sense. Okay, so see, I was actually wrong. It's not. That's 2.5K. So is this the HD one they mean? Yeah, they're wrong there. HD is actually 1280 by 720. Yikes. Okay, so it's 20. It says it's 23 frames per second. Can I change that? Oh yeah, you can change it here. So let's go change that ourselves. So it's 30 frames per second. The quality is high, or you can pick medium and low. So I'm not sure which one to pick here. I'm not too sure what to pick. So I'll pick medium. And why does it say CPU? If you give me CPU, I'm going to assume that I can pick the GPU, right? Oh, let's go to advanced. Oh, this is still from the old one as well. I'm wondering if I can change the... Oh yeah, we can. So it's the lib x264, that's the CPU. So I'm wondering if I can change this. It's not a drop down though. Oh, I can't even remember. Like, I'm supposed to remember the how am I supposed to remember the name of the... Well, I'll give you guys a little hint. There's practically no open source video editor that can render out using the GPU. So they all render out using CPU, just in case just in case you guys are confused. Like, for example, Shotcut, it says, oh, does the GPU? No, it doesn't. It will use the GPU to do some effects and stuff. But the final render is always done with the CPU. The reason for that is because the CPU, although it's slower, it is more accurate. And even if you could use the GPU, all the stuff like putting the video together or the timelines, that's always done by the CPU. As I said, I don't know about proprietary software, but that's how all of these are. So there's no such thing. So anyways, let's go export our video here. So hit export. It says, sorry, there was an error with the video. An audio codec could not be found. Okay, is that because I didn't pick an audio codec? So let's go to audio settings. Let's just go back to the simple one. What is going on here? Why can't I... Oh, do I have to close it? Okay, that's not very good. So we're back in the simple, and we picked that profile, and I'll just hit export. There was an error. Okay, we have to close this again. Okay, so I have to go to advanced, audio video. Oh, it's using MP3. Why do... Oh man, I'm trying not to be too ticked off right now, but why in the world can't I... Like, am I supposed to pick... I don't even know what it's called. I think it's alib, AAC. Yeah, like, how am I supposed to guess? Aren't you supposed to give it to me? Okay, you know what? Let's click done. I'll pick something else. Okay, so I'll pick a profile. I'll pick web again, and pick the YouTube. Which one did I pick? I think I picked this one. So, well, it found that one, but okay. Hi. Okay, I like. How am I supposed to pick the audio? There should be a drop down, right? All right. So this is also messed up. So I'm not even gonna bother. I'm just frustrated with all this program. Yeah, I'm not. I don't want to save this. Yeah. So here's another one. There we go. So, you know, Victor, you're absolutely right. The last one did tell me that's the perfect time to end the stream, and we're going to end the stream. So, I don't even know. I don't even know. Yeah. So that's why is the CPU? Why is the temperature going up? I just uninstalled it. I don't know why the temperature is going up there. Maybe the CPU is happy that I uninstalled it. All right, so I'm gonna end this stream. Be sure to subscribe, like, and follow for more cool content. And tomorrow I do have we're doing some AI stuff, so you guys will be able to see how I solved the problem with this GPU. So this is an MI60 AMD Instinct MI60, 32 gigs. Of HBM2 memory. The problem is because it was a server GPU, it didn't come with a cooling system. So I got a fan shroud. That's why I keep on showing you here this fan number 4. It's a shroud that came with a 40 millimeter fan. And so usually when I'm running anything AI, for example, like AI video, this temperature goes way up. Like it can go from like 46, 47 to 100 in like a second or less. So that's why I can't use a fan profile. I have to do it manually here. I learned that the hard way. Because the even in my scripts they can't keep up. It's better to do it. I prefer doing. You have to do it manually. And there was one time I actually did some AI, the video, the first time I did it, this temperature claimed it reached 512 degrees Celsius. So that's why I don't want to take any chances. So I do it manually. So that's why it's here. So as you guys saw, those video editors, I wasn't able to touch any of the, whether it is the integrated one or the dedicated one, it was just using the CPU. So in that case, the conclusion is I'm going to stick to Blender. Blender does everything I want. I don't know if there's any other video editors I can try, but I'm open. If you guys know any, just let me know. I'll be able to try them out. I said, just to answer your question, Victor, I can't do DaVinci Resolve because for Linux it doesn't do H.264. You have to either pay, I think it's $300. I can't remember, it's a month or per year. And you also have to buy a card for it, so which doesn't make sense for me. So with that said, guys, again, be sure to subscribe, and I'll see you guys tomorrow at 2 p.m. Eastern. I might do, if it rains again tomorrow, I might do another nightcap as well. But other than that, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Thanks again, and hope to have a great night. It's right now it's 10 past 10. Perfect time to end this. See you guys. Have a great day.